So hello guys, I am Sorodeep Biswas. So welcome back to my channel. So today I am showing you a Crompton Greaves Trans Air 12-inch exhaust fan. So this is a 1997 or 1998 exhaust fan, and this fan is originally painted black, and this is not a repainted fan. As you can see, the paint is 100% original, and this is a 1997 Trans Air. In 1997 or 8, something like that, Crompton have two options of grey Trans Air or black Trans Air. So this is an OEM colored Trans Air. So the blades are really strong. The blades are so strong that it can easily defeat an industrial exhaust fan of today's. The blades are such solid build quality. So this is the exhaust fan. I got it from OLX last year. So as you are watching, this is the side view of the exhaust fan. The blades are awesome. The blade angles are awesome. Here is some directions for the rotation of the fan, as you can see, and this is the fan. So let me show you the back side. So this is the frame. The four legs are quite skinny quality or thin quality, you may say, but the overall exhaust is awesome. This is a hand logo fan, as you know. So awesome exhaust fan. So let me show you the label first. So this is the label. So as you can see, there is a plastic protective film on the label, and the film is peeling off. So let me show you. So as you can see, its sweep is 30.0 centimeters, and it's not written in millimeters, it's centimeters. RPM 1400, 220 250 volts, 50 hertz one phase, and the wattage is stamped here. Sadly, it's 70 watts input. This is the serial number and hand logo, Crompton Greaves, made in India. So this is the exhaust. As you can see, it's a quite nice and awesome exhaust fan. This is a really heavy duty exhaust, and if you have this exhaust, you don't have to buy a modern heavy duty exhaust, because this exhaust is perfectly suitable for heavy duty application. So today's Trans Air is quite lightweight and quite skinny quality, but these are really heavyweight fan, approximately 4 kgs weight. So let me show you the operation. So as you can see, this is the exhaust fan. I have wired the exhaust fan. So some guys think this exhaust fan consumes very high wattage and puts a 15 amp switch or socket or whatsoever, but in reality this fan don't require any 15 amp. 70 watts means it's only around 0. Something like that, 0.1 or something like that amps. So to be I have to have a calculation whatsoever. This fan only requires 5 amps switch and not a 15 amp. Since I have the extension cord of 15 amp, I will start it with 15 amp, since I don't have any 5 amp extension cord. Let's start it. So the fan takes quite a time for taking full speed due to the super heavy duty blades, and it's running with a 2.5 capacitor. So now the exhaust took full speed. I apologize that my bed is quite dirty and there are many garbage stuffs around the exhaust fan, but that's not the thing. The focus should be here and not all around. So whatever might be, the airflow from this fan is awesome. It's very heavy and thick airflow, almost it's pushing my cell phone up. Very thick airflow. I love this exhaust fan. This exhaust fan is not so much noisy at all, like some of the local built exhaust fan nowadays available. This is since the blades are very thick, that's why the noise levels are also very less. And yes, there is only one noise, that is the resonating noise that you hear when the exhaust is running in a room. And for a thing, just let me show you something else in the ceiling. What is happening in the ceiling? Yeah guys, what you are watching is exactly the thing that is happening. The exhaust is running below, and the exhaust airflow is so thick that it's pushing the HS out of the limits. This HS is rotating like speed 1 in reverse direction, obviously, because the airflow from this exhaust fan is quite heavy. So this is the exhaust, very heavy airflow. So let me install the exhaust and let me see what's the performance. And yes, the frame size of this exhaust is like almonard double ball bearing exhaust. Since almonard have slightly bigger, this thickness is slightly bigger compared to the Crompton ones, Crompton Greaves Trans Air, modern Trans Air ones, as you can understand. And so this frame is actually 305 mil and not 300 mil. So some bigger. So if you try to shove the frame holes of a old trans, means of a current trans air with this trans air, or with this trans air with a modern trans air, then the skew holes may not match. Whatever might be, let's install the exhaust and see the performance. So guys, now as you can see, I have fixed the exhaust fan. So the exhaust fan is looking pretty big in this area, and as you can see, it's looking pretty heavy duty. So guys, as you can see, I have removed the back cover of the exhaust fan, and as you can see, I have put here a Polar capacitor. So the capacitor brand here is Polar, and it's made by Concap Capacitors, Hyderabad, 1989. So this is a old oil capacitor made by Polar, as you can see, very good quality capacitor. So that's why I have put this here. So since the capacitor is 2.5 mmFT, so this is the fan, this is the color coding of the fan, and red is the common wire, is the yellow wire, the red is the main winding, the black is the auxiliary winding whatsoever. Let's put the back cover up. This is the back cover. Let's put the back cover up and let's check the fan. So this is the fan, and yes, there is the shaft, as you can see in the, and I have put SKF bearings, SKF rubber sealed bearings 6201 both sides. SKF rubber seal bearings I have put here for the optimal performance. And yes, in the beginning time during running of this fan, the rubber seal bearings was quite tight, but now it has become loose due to usage. So whatever might be, let's start the fan. So now I put the back cover at the exhaust, and it's looking pretty awesome. So here is the label. Let's start the fan. So this is the exhaust. So the camera can grab too much noise from this exhaust, but in reality the noise is not so high, and it's normal noise of an industrial exhaust fan. And the air suction of this fan is quite heavy. Let me show you something, then you will understand how heavy it is. So guys, this is the door of the room, and all the windows are locked here. So this is my Classic 18 box logo whatsoever. I will show it later video. So this is the door. So now the air is coming through this door. So when I compress the door like this, I have to push enormous amount to close the door, and I am not joking to you guys. Means the pull of this exhaust, the air power, the pulling power of this exhaust is quite huge, as you can understand. And regarding the thing, I have to struggle, means I can close the door until this, I cannot go beyond this, means I have to apply a brutal amount of force. And if I close it, now the exhaust is slowing down slightly due to the lack of wind. So if I release the door from here, as you can see, the door quickly opens up. So, and when I keep the door in like this, the air from the door is quite high, if you can hear in the microphone. So this 12-inch exhaust is super powerful. So guys, I hope you understand how powerful this exhaust is. This is a Crompton Greaves exhaust, so 1997 model. And yes, let me show you the place where I put the exhaust. So this is a cupboard like thing, and when I close the cupboard, the exhaust switches off automatically. So this is the power lamp, and as you can see, the cupboard has just closed due to the suction power, and it stopped, the exhaust stopped. So if you want to see what's happening, now the exhaust started. So this is actually a push switch, as you can see. This is the power lamp, and this is the push switch. So when the switch gets pushed, then the exhaust stops. So this is the thing. So you will basically find this kind of switches in your refrigerators. So let me show you the operation. So now the fan is running. Now the fan is stopped, as you can see. So very feasible technology. You can also do it with your exhaust fan. And here also I kept a switch for manually stopping the exhaust. Always use the earthing wire as mentioned by the company. So this is the room, this is the exhaust fan. So that's why, as you can see, I've just turned off the exhaust. So you can hide the exhaust behind the window like this, so that nobody can see and understand it's a cupboard, but inside it there is a huge exhaust, or to the fan enthusiast there is a huge surprise inside. So whatsoever, I hope you like the video. So if you like the video, then press the like button. Don't forget to share my video and subscribe to my channel. So thank you for watching.